Perfect. So, if you could start by telling me when you were in the program and what it was like when you were in the program.
So I was in the program my senior year of high school. It was, I believe, it was just the last semester, which was spring semester of 2017, I believe. And then what else? Sorry.
What was it like in?
Oh, so I got to meet. Well, it was really nice. I got to hang out with another student, and then obviously Dr. O and Dr. D. And then I mean overall it was pretty great. I got to meet a lot of people, which was insane because networking is the hardest part of everything, and it's basically, in my personal opinion, what's going to get you farther. So just the fact that I was able to network, it just helped a lot compared to.
So can you explain a little bit about what networking is?
Basically, you meet other people, and it's kind of using each other as, well, no, that's not bad. Never mind. Basically, you just meet other people, and then you get to share ideas, just explore and just find out what they do, and if it's something you want to do. For example, we got to interview a ton of people in the, I think it was in the CI-T building, which one of them was, sorry, I can't remember his name. Well, we got to work with another person, which was Matt Henderson. He was really cool, and it's basically what I want to do, because we got to work with him a lot, with Raspberry Pis and other stuff. I don't know if you got to work with that, but basically, I got to see what he did on a daily basis, and it made me realize it's something I want to do. At first, it was just mainly hardware stuff, and then overall, everything was really cool. And I think all he had, or sorry, I shouldn't say all he had, but one of the main things he had was just a bachelor's, so that's kind of what I'm pursuing as well.
So, what is it that you're going for?
Right now, so I'm at DACC, just going for my associates, because I think that's all they offer here in information technology, computer information technology, which is just an IT specialist. It's just hardware. But I plan to go to NMSU once I get my associates and get a bachelor's over there. Here at DACC, they offer a really good program, a transfer program, where once you do your 2 years and get your associates, they count I believe it's all the credits here to be able to transfer over there and finish within 2 or 3 year reach.
So how has the program really helped you figure out what you want to do? I know you were talking to Matt and looking at Raspberry Pis. How about getting those connections and stuff like that? What were the processes that you had to go through?
So as far as meeting them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so when we first started the program, and this was explained to us before we started, that they didn't have a solid foundation, and we were going to help them build it. And one of the things we got to do a lot was meet people. I think they understood that networking, is important. So they got us to interview a ton of professors, and this was kind of like a weekly thing where we had to interview specific people, ask questions, and the questions were completely up to us. So what I did was basically just their upcoming and everything everything kind of they had to go through in university and stuff, just to kind of find what they wanted to do. I'm not sure if that answers your questions, but yeah. Yeah, perfect. And then, so last thing, what advice would you give to seniors that are going into college right now? As far as advice, I think at least for me, I was sweating it. I was getting really nervous about it because everyone says it's super stressful. It's a ton of homework, but they don't really tell you the pros. So for probably my advice is just kind of relax and go into it. It's just you're still going in the path of education. Obviously, there's going to be some challenges that you have to, go up against. You're still going to have to learn. But as far as everything else goes, everything's a lot more relaxing. Teachers are a lot more, I don't want to say they don't care about you, but they're a lot more relaxed when it comes to specific things. For example, just you have the option to not show up, and I think that's why a lot of people drop out. Because a lot of people don't pressure you to show up, right? But just kind of go into it with the mindset of just being relaxed and just enjoy it while you're there. It's not tough. Compared to, or as tough as people make it seem. You're going to get a lot of free time, which you can choose what to do with that. You can either, sit down, get some homework done, or you can go and party. And you can have, a little bit of both. It's not bad. But just don't put, a lot of stress. Don't stress out about it. It'll be fine.